please.
Okay, so this is
Right now.
You want me to leave?
Yes.
You don't want to share with us what
Right
you do with all the
now,
donations?
right now. I'm telling you. You gotta leave right now.
This is the Dari Abbas Islamic Center in North Houston, the only Shia holy place in this part of town. And we're clearly not welcome here. Isn't this a religious place?
Yeah, it is, but it's a private property.
Ali Assad is the director of the non-profit organization that runs the mosque. He's talking in Urdu, but we brought along a translator just in case.
He's saying that they can't do shit to me, they cannot do anything to me, they don't know me, they don't know what I can do to them.
That sounds like a threat. Not very charitable, don't you think? We came to visit after Assad ignored weeks and weeks of requests just to see the charity's financial records.
I'm member too. Get out of here. I'm member too.
We aren't the only ones Assad is keeping secrets from. He's hiding the financial records from his fellow Muslims.
The biggest complaint that I hear is that there is no transparency. And with no transparency, there is no trust. And with no trust, there is no community.
Listen as Syed Hassan makes a bold speech inside the mosque, a mosque built with donations from his late uncle.
What we couldn't accomplish in 10 years, my uncle did for us overnight. He built a beautiful mosque for the whole community to enjoy.
Up until 2021, Dari Abbas had only this mobile home for prayers. Not anymore. A new mosque was built thanks to Houston neurologist Dr. Syed Reza. He donated nearly $300,000 in the last 2 years of his life. We have the checks and the handwritten receipts.
We even heard members of the community asking for donations for the same projects that my uncle had already funded.
$249,000 of Dr. Reza's donation was earmarked to build a new grand place of worship.
How much money do you think has disappeared?
I would say probably over $100,000, if not more, from that initial donation.
Syed Hassan and his father, also named Syed, are determined to expose the truth, believing donations have disappeared. That's what his uncle was always afraid of.
That's why he said that they're all crooks, they're all cheaters. That's why he used to say, I don't want to donate any money. But I don't know, at the end of his life, he just changed his mind. He said, okay, let's build this mosque.
This is the house of Allah. This is not a business. My uncle did not build this mosque for others to make some extra cash on the side.
We've now seen the outside of the mosque Dr. Reza built, and we have a copy of the contract. The whole project was to cost $192,000. Not $249,000, and the doctor's family says the project wasn't even finished. Bathrooms and an upgraded septic system went undone. Those items were $35,000 of the projected cost.
Eventually, we were told the contractor ran off with a portion of the money.
The contractor says that's not true.
Did you not get paid for that $35,000, or did you get paid for the entire value of that contract?
I don't remember it. You know why?
Would you mind checking to see?
I don't have to because this chapter is closed for us.
Whatever happened in his final months, Dr. Reza just wanted a simple accounting. An accounting mosque leaders refused to give him.
Like he been asking till he died. They never gave him any record about the money he gave, what happened to that money.
So we wanted to know why the mosque was keeping secrets.
Any organization that does not have 100% transparency has something to hide.
Dr. Reza donated a lot of money for this building.
Well, I cannot answer. You have to talk to him.
Why can't you answer?
I cannot answer anything.
Well, you're in charge. Mosque members who complain to us say this man, Amir Naqvi, has fled to Pakistan. He's the brother-in-law of Ali and a member of the foundation board. Ali's wife, she's also on the board. It's a family affair.
I am standing here at this place, at this podium. I am saying, may Allah curse him and his family, be destroyed and vanished forever. That person who took even a dime from this mosque community's money, spent on for his benefit, spent on himself, did corruption, for name and fame.
Tell them to leave the property. You have to leave right now.
Leaders of the mosque may respond with fiery words for those who question, but they refuse to let the family see the records, and they've ignored our phone calls too.
Honestly, since day one, we have been never provided any proper documentation.
So all we have is the foundation's tax returns. They report $915,000 in donations between 2017 and the end of 2021. If the tax returns are accurate, Dr. Reza provided 78% of all the money the Dari Abbas Foundation claims it took in over an entire year. His relatives don't believe that.
This tax return is not prepared correctly.
We sent the tax returns to accountant Patrick Durio to analyze.
If I were getting ready to donate to an organization like this, and I saw these type of discrepancies, there's no way in the world I would donate.
The foundation declares no employees, yet there's a salary expense every year, averaging $50,000 in 2020 and 2021.
Yeah, they just don't jive.
Let's see what the head of the foundation says during our unwelcome visit.
You have a $50,000 a year employee. What's the employee's name?
$50,000.
On your tax return, you claim a $50,000.
Yeah, that's a preacher.
The preacher. The Maulana at the Dari Abbas Islamic Center is Wasim Abbas. But listen to what he said when we called.
All right. Can you tell me what your salary is, please? What are they paying you?
There is no salary, okay, but whatever the services I provide, I get paid for that.
Before he died, we know the doctor also started donating up to $7,000 a month to the foundation, specifically to pay the Maulana. We have the receipts.
Dr. Reza has given you money directly to help support you.
That was his gift. That was his gift that he has given to me for the noble services I was providing to the community.
Get off the premises. You are nothing. Who are you? Get off the premises.
The foundation bought this 4-acre property in North Houston back in 2017, 6 years ago. On its most recent tax returns, the foundation declares no land or buildings.
It just illustrates that they don't really know what they're doing here, or else they're intentionally doing something wrong.
Maybe that explains why the charity shows it paid $4,000 in property taxes in 1 year. But whose property?
This is just strange. A nonprofit is exempt from property tax. Like, did they pay the property taxes on somebody's personal residence? That's definitely one that stood out as not making a lot of sense.
So he's probably saving money, property taxes on his personal home.
Why don't you tell him who built this place?
But he didn't walk off his own.
Since we were told to leave the mosque, we didn't get a chance to get a straight answer on what happened to all the donations. The tax returns raised questions. Donations from people other than the good doctor had climbed to more than $157,000, but in 2020, those other donations dropped to $65,000. At least that's what the foundation reported. We know that Ali Assad started a new business in 2020, this dollar buy store on Veterans Memorial. The Secretary of State also show he's the owner of Guli Fatima Investment Company. That company owns a Dairy Queen on Aldine Bender. And in early 2022, Assad bought 4 acres of commercial land across the street from the mosque for $332,000. It's now up for sale for $869,000. That's why this family has now asked for a criminal investigation.
So I reached out to Harris County and filed a police report with them.
Their mission says that they're providing education and training about Islam, but I don't see any expenses that seem to relate to that mission.
They don't have any community outreach programs. There's no volunteering. There's no nonprofits that they're supporting. I mean, there's nothing. So where is all of this money going?
Are your intentions to help people and to give them resources? Or are you trying to make some extra money for yourself? If your answer is money, and I sincerely hope it's not, then I urge you to either try and change your intentions or step aside from your position.
Shia mosque members look to the Maulana to respond to all the allegations being aired out loud inside the mosque.
As far as the management goes, I've been here for 4 years. I know how management is running this institute.
But when we talked to the Maulana, he changed his tune.
I have no information and I cannot comment on anything.
But do you believe that they are accounting for the donations properly?
I have no idea, man, and I cannot comment on anything. I don't know what they're doing.
Very bad what you're doing.
Too. You are crook.
Very bad what you're doing.
That's mosque member Sid Waqif, and we watched him try to shame Dr. Reza's brother for asking legitimate questions and simply demanding the right to see the financial records of the mosque they both pray at. You can see this will get uglier.
Why don't you tell me who built this place? My uncle, right? Not you.
Not you. Premises.
Not you.
Yeah, now it's your property.
Fucking fraud.
Yeah, fraud.
Yeah, you're a fucking
That's
fraud.
your property.
Yeah, record me. You're a fraud. You're
Yeah.
a fraud.
And now
You
it's
can't
your
answer any
property.
questions. You can't answer anything that we've sent you. You're a fraud.